Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you for checking out today's video. As you guys know, I bought this Honda Civic a while back and I've been trying to polish a turd. It's not the best looking car out there. I'm trying to make it look a little bit nicer. I plan on daily driving this thing for a little while. I'm still kind of looking here and there for a project car, not sure if it's gonna go or not. I thought about getting something a little bit cheaper, something that would be fun to mod that I could do. But here I am, still working on the Civic, still trying to polish a turd. So we got most of the paint done. I still have to do the roof and the mirrors, but something that's been bugging me about this car is the wheels or the hubcaps. Now, a lot of cars still have hubcaps. Even some brand new cars, when they come out, the base models have hubcaps. But today I'm going to continue to try and polish the turd. So the factory wheels or hubcaps on this thing are horrendous. The factory hubcap is absolutely destroyed. The wheel behind it doesn't look much better, and the tires are really dirty. So we're just going to do like a full restoration here because I really don't feel like putting aftermarket wheels on this car, but I want to put a little bit of money into it and make it look a little bit nicer. So that's what we're doing today. This should be a pretty fairly easy repair, and it shouldn't take too long, and it should be relatively cheap. So we'll go ahead and dive into it. I'll show you guys how I'm going to do it. So here you guys can see that terrible hubcap, and you can see that rusty steel wheel behind it. It's just not a very good looking hubcap. I don't hate the design, but I hate how this looks. All right guys, just so we're on the same page, I want to show you everything that I'm using so you understand I'm not using anything fancy. And before we get too far into this, I know a lot of you guys might say, well, why aren't you just repainting the hubcaps while you're replacing them? Well, something like this where it's peeling and delaminating this bad, if I take a simple Scotch-Brite pad and try and scuff this up, it's going to be very difficult to feather that edge out. And then if I spray paint over top of that, it could react with this material and continue to peel over time. So basically to repair this, it's gonna take a little bit more than that, especially because we have curb rash here and there from previous owners and whatever else. So for me to fix this wheel, it would probably cost me, or hubcap, I'm sorry, it would probably cost me almost as much as it did to get the replacement hubcaps. The replacement hubcaps were about $45. Actually, I think they were $39.99. So 40 bucks flat for a set of 4 hubcaps that are gonna just replace these. If I were to fix these, I'd have to buy probably, I would say 320 grit sandpaper and feather all these edges out, put some kind of primer on it, and then I'd have to sand all the primer with 500 grit, and then I would have to paint over the primer and use somewhat decent quality materials to get a somewhat good looking finish out of this. This is probably the same price, but I don't have to do any of that work. So the first thing I have is some water and dish soap. I'm gonna use that to clean off the tire, clean off the wheel after I scuff it up. I also have a brush. You don't need to clean your tire if you don't want to. I'm just gonna do that extra step to make it look a little bit nicer. And then I have some rust converter. This stuff, they claim it works. After working in body shops for a long time, I've learned that this stuff doesn't really work the way it's supposed to. It does help, but I've never seen it actually stop rust and prevent it from coming back. But this is our best bet over just using some regular old spray paint. So this stuff should work better than just regular spray paint. And I'm not going to be grinding the steel wheel back down to metal. We're just gonna sand over the rust, spray over the rust, call it a day. That's what most people are probably gonna do also, so that's the method that I'm going with. You could use a $1 can of spray paint if you want to. Then we're also going to use a scuff pad or a Scotch-Brite pad. You want something kind of coarse to kind of, sand into that. If you get something that's too fine, it's not going to do the job. A little microfiber towel, again, that's kind of optional. I'm just using that to apply some VRP, which is basically like a tire shine. Again, you don't need that. That's just something I'm doing at the end. And of course, your socket to take off your wheels because these are bolted onto the wheels. So we are going to remove that and we'll get started. I am going to jack the car up just a little bit because my hubcaps are bolted onto the wheel and I don't want to cause any damage. So I'm just gonna. All right, so we have this bad boy. We can get rid of that. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just take my scuff pad here. Actually, I'll probably spray this down. And so the first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna take my dish soap and just kind of clean this tire up a little bit. Again, this step is optional. I just like to do it to make it look a little bit nicer. And then we'll clean that off. Now we'll take our Scotch-Brite pad and we'll try and start scuffing this. You don't have to go crazy. I'm not trying to get texture out of it. I just want a little scuff on there so that this sticks, and that's it. We're not doing anything crazy. Now I'm just going to take that dish soap and water mixture and spray a little bit more on the wheel and wipe it down. I'm honestly not going to bother masking anything off. I'm just going to be careful with how I spray this. It doesn't spray out a lot, so it's easy to control. So we'll just kind of start somewhere. You don't have to lay this on super heavy, just kind of get coverage. Anywhere the rust is kind of thicker and it's like, I don't know, not looking like it's covering, you can kind of go back over. One can will probably do all 4 wheels. This is the 3rd wheel I've done, and this can is still like half full. So just a refresher, here is our old hubcap, and here is our new hubcap. Big difference there. This is gonna look a lot better. Even though it's not an aftermarket wheel, it's gonna look way nicer. It's gonna look more like a new car, like when it came off the factory line. So all we have to do is line up this cutout for the valve stem here. So we'll line this up. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just gonna hold this in place now while I start to thread in my lug nuts. I'm gonna thread in all 5 by hand first. In case you were wondering how these work, they have a little washer on the lug nut that basically clips onto a ring inside of here and pulls the hubcap on tight. This is probably the best style hubcap because no one can steal them. They won't go flying off the vehicle going down the road. I don't know if you guys have ever seen hubcaps laying on the side of the road. And that's another thing. If you go buy cheap aftermarket hubcaps from Walmart or AutoZone or something, they all use a metal ring that clips in. Your car may just have that style. I think a lot of like Toyotas and stuff use those, but Honda is actually pretty smart by doing this. Some other manufacturers do that as well, and it prevents the thing from flying off. So we got them all started. I'm gonna go ahead with the impact gun, go in a nice star pattern, tighten them down, and then we'll torque them to spec, and we're good to go. Now this is the most important step. This is where we torque everything to spec. So here we go. Yep, seems good. Yep. Sure. Perfect. Torque to spec and ready to go. And there it is, guys. It's that easy. If you want to go crazy with it, you can grab a little bit of tire shine now that your tire's relatively clean, and we can just kind of go around the tire with some Chemical Guys VRP is what I like to use. One of the cheaper ones out there. I wouldn't use Armor All. That stuff is kind of gross. This stuff is a little less gross. You can just kind of put it on by hand. You're not really, you know, the spray on foam ones and stuff are just too much. They're too shiny. They go everywhere. This is a lot more controlled, a lot nicer looking in my opinion. But to each their own, use whatever makes you happy. So just a little refresher for you. Here is the back wheel untouched. And here is the front wheel all repaired and ready to rock and roll. Well guys, that's all I have for you today. A pretty simple video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. If you have any questions, leave them in the description. I'll do my best to answer them. And I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.